Usually there's a huge kind of cull system where you go in, you do your sing, they cut people, they bring you back in to do a movement call, they cut people, get back in, do another sing, and then do a read, and then possibly another cull.
When they do a movement call, you're given a dance routine. How long do you get to learn it?
They usually give you about an hour.
So that's with the choreographer?
Yeah. So the choreographer teaches you the choreography, and it just depends how long the dance is.
You go through that first strenuous process of being culled, and then you wait to hear whether you get a callback.
Yep.
Is that right? And what happens then at the callback?
So a lot more of what you were doing, and I also think they've got to sort out their puzzle. So, you know, to see if, hang on, was she good for that? And, you know, I guess it's just...
And they're looking at pairing you up too, like that.
Yeah, so they've got to fit you in their ensemble puzzle, their covers puzzle, their leads puzzle.
It's a very complicated jigsaw to put together.
Yeah.
And after the callbacks for Lion King, you made it to the next step, which is the final calls, so you were flown to Sydney for that.
We had a singing workshop, then we had the acting, and then the movement. It was amazing. It was so good.
What are they looking for under those circumstances? Are they looking for how quickly you can learn as well as how good a dancer you are?
Yeah, I think a whole lot of things. How you work under pressure, how quickly you pick up the number, and how you deliver the story in such a small amount of time.
Right, so dance is about story too, is it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I remember our Hairspray audition, we were told not to worry about the technique because he said to us, all right, so we get it, you all can dance, now tell me a story.
Right.
Yeah. Tell me a story and tell me a good one.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, don't bore me. But also don't show me your story. So, you know, it was very challenging but very exciting.
So what about Lion King?
Yeah, that's been an interesting and challenging and beautiful process. It's been huge. There's been a lot of self-discovery during the process.
What are the sorts of things you discovered about yourself?
It was very exposing in terms of personal grief and personal struggle.
Right, and in that time they paired you up with different...
Yep. That's the first time I've actually been part of that pairing up process. So it was really nice. There were, you know, 4 Nalas, 4 Simbas, and we all got on really well. The vibe was really amazing. You know what I loved the most, actually, because you don't really get it a lot in music theatre, is being able to feed off other people that are going for the opposite role. You know, the role that you're playing opposite, yes. So that was nice. That was a huge relief. It felt very free and, you know, we were all in the same boat. Usually you get a reader and, you know, they're part of the panel, I guess. And
so it's difficult working with a reader sometimes?
Yeah, a lot of the time because they're also reading off.
So they mightn't give you eye contact?
Mightn't, yeah. So you get, I mean, every audition is slightly different. You may get a reader that will work with you on the floor, or you may not. You might get someone behind the table kind of,
right.
You have to feed off that.
So you should be ready for anything?
Yes. You know, I had one guy say, oh, every time you go up, every time you do another read with someone, it's different. And I wish I could do that. I was like, oh, well, you can. Let me tell you how.